Today we are going to be putting to the test if wavy hair can be styled and if the waves can last by using just a foam. And more specifically in today's video, I'm going to be testing this foam from Bouclème. I have used it before and I have used it in a few recent videos, but I don't think I've tried it yet as a single styler. So that's what we're going to do today. I have done a similar experiment to this using the Florical foam and Curly Secret, but today we're going to try this one. This foam is super volumizing and it's supposed to give fullness, definition, hold, and we're apparently going to see day 3 volume on wash day. So let's see. My hair doesn't really get that much volume anyway, so it would be good if we can get a little bit extra on wash day. Styling with a foam does come with some pros and cons. In my experience, the hold is not great. And in my opinion, it does not compare to the hold of a strong gel. Hard hold gels will forever have a place in my heart, and I don't think any styler can replace them, honestly. So when it comes to foams, they can be more lightweight on your hair, so helping you to achieve more volume. And with them being lightweight, if you're just using a foam, then I would say the drying time is maybe a little bit quicker. If you're the type of person to air dry as well, you may prefer to use a foam rather than a gel to air dry. You may get better definition using a foam just because it's not so heavy on your hair. And for cons, in my experience, I would say it's not as strong of a hold. I don't think I'm gonna have much definition after wash day, and that's it. My main thing is just definition, really. But let's see, maybe this foam will surprise us. So first of all, I am taking the As I Am Dry and Itchy shampoo. This has been my go-to shampoo lately to try and deal with my scalp. I feel like it is helping a little bit, but I'm still getting a little bit of itchiness and a little bit of flakiness, especially a few days after wash day. I am hoping that with prolonged use, this is gonna help, and I'm trying to make an effort to find the time to wash my hair twice a week. And the last couple of wash days, I've decided to not double cleanse because maybe my scalp doesn't need double cleansing every wash day. Oh no, my skin is weird this winter. I've even had to change my whole face care routine and go down the super hydrating route, which is so strange for me because in the past I've always been an oily girl and suddenly I'm quite dry. So that's very strange for me. I don't know, maybe it's as I'm getting older, my skin is changing, who knows. So I am taking the time to scrub that in with the scalp massager, and I did also drizzle a little bit of water on my scalp and scrub a little bit more. And the cat's playing with the bag. I'm gonna have to show you the cat. Then to condition, I'm taking the Maui bamboo conditioner. I don't really like this one. I have mentioned this before. I feel like every time I use it kind of makes my hair feel a little bit dry, but well, I'm not gonna waste it. I've already bought it, so I'm gonna try and use it. And maybe for today, because I'm with the expectations that the foam is not gonna give me much hold, sometimes I find that if my hair is dry or if it has a little bit of grit to it, that can also help with definition and hold, which is why texture sprays, sea salt sprays are really good for wavy hair. That's why a lot of people find that the day that they go to the beach, they have the best waves and definition, and it's because of the salt. Sometimes if your hair is a little bit dry when you're wavy, and if you have fine, very soft hair, it does kind of help. So that's my reasoning behind using it today. I rubbed it through the ends of my hair, detangled with the brush a little. Some sections were still quite knotted, so I drizzled a little bit of water to help with detangling, scrunched it in just a tiny bit, and then I rinsed it out thoroughly. And then I'm taking the Garnier aloe cream gel thing, just taking a pump of that and running it through my hair, and then I'm flipping upright to start brush styling. I was debating skipping brush styling altogether today and just doing like a really simple routine, but I want to give my hair as much help as it can get to get some nice definition. Plus it's my normal routine, so it would perhaps be unfair if I did a completely different routine just because I felt like it. I do have to say I do feel, I don't know, more comfortable not being so strict with my styling routine when using a foam or a mousse. I don't know what it is. I feel like mousse and foams call for like more natural, carefree results. So I'm using the bounce curl brush to style my hair. I do have a video comparing this to a dupe that I got on Shein for a couple of euros. I think it was €3. So make sure to check that out because honestly, the affordable one performed exactly the same, honestly. Once I finished brush styling my hair, I gave my hair a little bit of a scrunch, and normally at this point my hair is soaking wet. There's water dripping all over the floor, but my hair was feeling quite dry. So there's some ingredient, I think, in the bamboo shampoo that my hair does not agree with, and it just kind of sucks all the moisture out of my hair. But I'm not too worried because the foam is going to add some more water content to my hair. And then I'm taking the bouclème foam. It says to add 1 to 2 pumps and continue to add more as needed. And they do mention on the bottle that a little goes a long way. So using it on its own, I'm not really sure how much to use. I ended up using 6 pumps in total, and after applying the first 2 pumps I glazed it in, scrunched it, and I was surprised already at the definition that was appearing. It was looking quite good already. Let me know what you think, but I was really liking how it looked. I flipped my hair the other way, added 2 more pumps, and again upside down. Those last 2 pumps may not have been needed. I think I could have got away with 4 or 5, but not too worried because I know that the towel that I'm using today is really thick, so I'm gonna remove a lot of the excess by scrunching and then once I leave it up in the towel, so not too concerned. And at this point I feel like the definition looked really good. The clumps were looking quite thick, and I feel like my hair already looked voluminous, like more plump than usual. My expectations are slowly growing as I'm applying this foam to my hair. Once I was done scrunching in the foam, I scrunched with a towel and I put it up in the towel, and I'll probably leave it in this towel for about 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go and diffuse, and I'll be back to show you the finished results. I just started drying my hair, but my hair doesn't feel like it has enough foam, so I'm gonna add a little bit more to my hair. What happened was I left the towel in for too long, so it soaked up a bit too much of the foam, and as I'm drying, my clumps are breaking up a bit too much and I have a lot of flyaway hairs. So hopefully this is going to fix that. I'm going to go and continue drying now. So I have finished diffusing my hair and it's in a very light cast. I feel like it's already looking more voluminous than it usually does. I'm taking the Coco and Eve hair elixir just to scrunch this out. And when I do this, hopefully we have even more volume. My hair is definitely feeling very light and bouncy, and I can tell that where I added the foam while I was mid-diffusing, that part is a bit more tricky to scrunch out. It did definitely dry a lot quicker, which is great, even when it was just in the towel as well. So these are the finished results. I think my hair maybe looks a little bit more voluminous than normal. It's looking like very natural and soft and fluffy, and like it kind of has maybe more movement to it compared to perhaps when I use really strong gels. And the definition is looking really good so far based on my first impressions and comparing it with the other foams that I've used as a single styler. I think I'm liking these results more. The biggest test is definitely going to be how it lasts, so I will definitely be checking back in tomorrow to see if this definition is still here, to see if we have frizz, to see if maybe we have some extra volume than we do today. So I'm going to take this down and we will take a look at my day 2 hair. I feel like yesterday it looked really voluminous. Well, not really. It looked a bit voluminous right after I scrunched out the cast, but as the day went on, I feel like it fell pretty flat. I don't know what the situation will be like today. Now this is gonna need a little time to kind of sort itself out, because immediately after taking it out of the bun, cannot film a video in peace. So this is, oh my god, again. So I feel like it is a little bit more voluminous than yesterday, but the definition is lacking. I mean, this section is looking quite straight. There are like a few pieces here and there that are like a little bit wavy, but this part is very like stringy and loose. And this side is a little bit better. I feel like the clumps stayed a bit chunkier. I kind of don't want to refresh my hair with this foam, just because of how tricky it was to scrunch it out yesterday, and it is actually still kind of a little bit hard here on the ends, so I don't want to add more foam. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with my hair today. Well, with this part clipped back, it looks a bit better. I might do this, like put a clip here or something. Let me know what you think about how well this has lasted. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite foam or mousse is, and if you have any affordable ones that you love. I'm really happy with how my hair turned out today. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!